What would make summer of 2025 perfect for Liverpool Football Club? I'm going to break down 5 players that might make this summer transfer window absolutely perfecto for Liverpool Football Club. Now, this list comes from Roz LFC on Twitter. Great account. I follow him. He's got some great stuff on there, so go check him out. But number 1 is Milos Kerkez, in at £45 million. The 21-year-old Hungarian left back just seems like he's already got a foot in the Liverpool camp. Like this is the guy all season long who has been linked with Liverpool far and above anyone else. And when that happens, it just feels like it's probably going to happen. It's probably going to be Milos Kerkez to Liverpool early on in the summer transfer window. This guy has been electric this season for Bournemouth. 2 goals, 5 assists in the Premier League. That's really, really good for a left back. And he's only 21 years old. So this is a prototypical Liverpool transfer for a desperately needed position in this Liverpool squad. Andy Robertson cannot do this alone next season. We need a new starting left back, and I think it's Milos Kerkez in for $45 million. That would be a great start to the Liverpool transfer window to bolster that back line. Then I think it's going to be Dean Huijsen in for another 45 to probably 50 million. I think his release clause is at 50 million. Another really young guy, 20-year-old Spanish center back. He's scored 2 goals and has an assist in the Premier League this season. Just has the physical nature that I think would be fantastic for Liverpool. I think he's 6'5", 6'6", might need to bulk up, but he can do that at Liverpool. We know that already. And I think Dean Huijsen would be a fantastic, fantastic signing. Does he get into that back line with Konate and Van Dijk? Maybe not on day one, but this guy would be the successor to Virgil van Dijk and possibly to Konate if Konate doesn't stick around past next season. So I think Dean Huijsen would be a fantastic signing. And we're taking 2 of Bournemouth's top players right off the bat here. But we're giving them we're giving them about £95 million in the process. So that's good for them. All right, then it's Angelo Stiller, maybe a guy who's a little bit more under the radar, but he's a 24-year-old German midfielder. He's got 1 goal and 8 assists in the Bundesliga this year. So you might be thinking, well, that's not very impressive. But this guy is a fantastic, fantastic passer of the ball. Just has a wondrous right foot, and this guy can really kind of do it all in the midfield. Technically, not a defensive midfielder, not very good at the defensive side, but this could be a guy that maybe gives Szoboszlai a bit of a run for his money. Maybe Szoboszlai has a little bit of competition, and in at £30 million, not bad for a 21-year-old who has really looked good this year in the Bundesliga. Okay. It's number 4, Xavi Simons. This guy is electric. He is 5'6", by the way, and he is a 22-year-old Dutch midfielder. 9 goals, 5 assists in the Bundesliga this year, and he has been electric. Fun to watch. Physically very, very tough, even at 5'6". I think is that Mo Salah's height, or is that even shorter than Mo Salah? I don't know. I'd have to go check. But this guy is strong. He's pacey. He's very, very good. I've got some stats here. He is a fantastic passer of the ball. Just look at some of these stats here. Very good at long passes. So you see the passes attempted long, 93rd percentile. Passes completed, 93rd percentile, and passes attempted per 90 is in the 90th percentile. So that's very, very good, and could be something that Liverpool need next year should Trent Alexander-Arnold leave. Passes into the penalty area, this guy just creates. He just creates, and he does a really, really good job with it. So very, very good passer of the ball. And then here's some kind of general stats. Maybe not the most prolific scoring midfielder, but still is getting it done. Non-penalty goals per 90, 0.34. That's the 72nd percentile. That would be an improvement, perhaps, in that attacking midfield role. But this guy just, he's got the pace and the power to kind of go across that front line as well. Hey, another Dutch player to add to the Gakpo, Virgil, Gravenberch trio wouldn't be a bad idea. And I think this guy is going to be a Dutch star for many years to come. So That's Xavi Simons for £60 million. He is fastly becoming a very, very good talent across Europe. And then finally, it's Julian Alvarez in for £80 million. I know that's probably not high enough, but there's rumors right now that Julian Alvarez is not happy in Spain. He wants to make a move. He wants to get out of Atletico. And, you know, the 25-year-old Argentinian forward, I think, would be the perfect fit in Arne Slot's system. He scored 14 goals, has 2 assists in La Liga this season, and we know he's done more in the Champions League. He's proven. He's a proven player. And just look at some of these beautiful stats. He is one of the best passers in all of Europe. Look at these passing statistics. Just green, 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 green all the way across. He's not a good long passer. That pass completion for long passes is not a great percentage. But he doesn't need to be a long passer. He's going to be leading our front line, and he's still fantastic everywhere else when it comes to passing. And then look at this. More passing, statistics, crosses, switches, through balls, passes from free kicks, dead ball passes, live ball passes. He can do it all. He can be our corner kick taker. We know we've struggled with that. And then he's just really, really good at connecting everything on that front line. Would probably be sort of like a Firmino type player, someone who can connect everything on that front line. We really haven't had that this season. And so you look at then his touches, his possession. Again, one of the best possessive forwards in all of Europe. Just really, really impressive stats here. Carries, total carrying distance, progressive carrying distance. That would be something that Liverpool would benefit from, to have a player like that who can take the ball, receive it from the back line, and get it and go and just run with it. So last thing here. This is the final 5 list. What would you think? If this was Liverpool's summer of 2025 of incoming players, would this be a perfect summer? Let me know in the comments. As always, up the Reds.